So, they're getting a shower soon. So I'm about to get in the shower soon. What you doing? What you doing? Roll the weather a little bit, take a walk or something. I enjoy, like, take a walk, probably to the park and chill, but I ain't doing much. Wow. Wow. On this meeting? It's not like how we normally are. So being there, so we was just talking and pump faking, basically. I said, so we was just talking and pump faking, basically. Mama know where he lives? What's up? What's up with boy? Yeah, so he just being a weirdo too, so it ain't no, like, what's the point?
and I remember looking it up and find out what the area is. And she said, well, if they do that, they will
Oh,
they will not
she was in some BS too.
like you FaceTime me and show me every room. I said, if all that happens in the Dothan area, none of that can happen to me. He ain't never texted me. I ain't never been on nothing with nobody.
Why he being a fraud and why Mama being a fraud? Like,
Listen, I'm saying, listen. I really be asking myself, what really did
and
this
Billy
woman
and
have?
they all three of them being frauds. Really, all
It's
three of them.
crazy.
Cause Billy, you know you didn't tell your mom. Like, stop being a fraud. Like, what the fuck is that? That's the white boy shit. Like, you're not gonna do this, man.
I said, and I said, I told y'all that since the April 2024, Billy been sending me address.
Wait, wow, you. I know you wouldn't make no shit like that up, though. I already know. They just had you looking at shit that made you feel like you was going crazy because you didn't even have to look on my end. I already know. I already know how. You one of the moms that really is a mom, like you really care about your child. That's why I felt some type of way with my nephew, mom, marrying this op ass nigga. It's like how, because I looked at her in that type of light. Now you
Right.
just all the way out because I really admire moms that really be moms, that really protect their cubs, like really there for their cubs. And you one of them. You would have been there. You would have been trying to help them move in, mad and all. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. Billy being a fraud. Like, he being a fraud, mama being a fraud because she protecting the white boy shit. And his pop being a fraud because he just act like he oblivious and that his son don't do no wrong. They all acting weird. Like, and then they try to make you look weird in the end because you the only one standing on your own fucking
Right.
like feeling and
Right.
understanding.
So then, so
So of
then I
course
was
they gonna
like,
make you look crazy and wrong, but and Tammy too, they all weird. Like they all weird. When they do shit like that, I gotta call a spade a spade. That shit and it be making you look and sound crazy.
so he said, so he was talking, Billy Jr. was talking to him. So Billy Jr. said, yeah, I just had to get out of there because every time I came home from work, I had a stressful job. And I said, my mom, yeah, my mom was telling me she was trying to get out. I said, well, so I'm here.
Right, being a bitch. That what I just say 2 seconds ago. White boy shit. They protecting it. All weird bullshit.
Something that you said the other day, and I loved it. You know, I don't like all that hip hop language that y'all be talking. But this one, when you said tender, and oh yeah, I like
Yeah,
that
he a
word.
tender.
I said tender.
He really a tender. Like,
She's so crazy because he's so
really a
honest.
tender. I knew you was a tender when she came home and you came there and she had the date, the chicken date. I knew you was tender. That was the first red flag that let me know you was tender. Then
You,
you was already tender since a teenager. You thought you was
right?
over that
You already
shit.
know
I
that.
thought you was over that shit. I really did.
You
But
right.
once you did all that shit you did with her and moving her in and she still got her shit and all that, you tender. They all tender moves, bro. Like tender
Exactly.
moves, bro. Ain't no man's man going for no shit like that, bro. And you ain't getting the yacht. You ain't getting nothing. You ain't getting nothing that make you feel like a man, bro. Nothing to
You
make you
ain't
feel
getting
like a
no
man's
yacht.
man.
You ain't getting that.
That's why I'm saying
You
you
ain't
ain't
getting
getting
your
nothing that make you feel like a man's man, bro. How is you not tender?
yeah. And then you talk about get out there.
And keep trying to blame your mom. Like I don't like that shit. And then your mom protecting that weird energy. Like that's bullshit. She was supposed to check on like, nah, Billy, you're not gonna do this with my daughter. But they protect all the weird shit too. I don't be liking that shit when it come around. Like
And then I was like, and I told him, I told his son is tender. I said, the girl mom talking about, oh yeah, your son's a weirdo. I said, what?
that's
I
what
said,
the
yeah, he
mom
thinks about
said.
women. He thinks about, yeah, bitch, I want to do whatever.
all he want to do, all he want to do is probably hit the mom, so he don't even care. They both weird. Like, niggas, motherfucker say your mom, a nigga say your son tender or a weirdo, and you joking and playing with it and acting like you trying to fuck. Like, nigga, get your weird ass out of here.
Okay, well, you know what I mean. He's reading all. Because he ain't no dope boy. Yeah, no, he ain't no dope boy. She said, well, the reason why Billy don't scream him is because Billy don't take her dances. And Billy don't take her dances. He ain't gonna do none of that. So, and you that I'm with black people, you try to find flaws with you too, it's because of you.
I'm gonna keep
Because
it a
you told
bean.
me.
This sound
You
like
told me
this sound like Jemiah. This sound like Jemiah all over. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I mean, whatever the girl name,
yeah,
Jamia,
Jimmy,
Jamima.
Jimmy. And what is gonna do? And say again. Nobody gonna say what nothing important to me. I'm sorry. Nobody is important. And you ain't gonna come and tell me stuff. And she ain't gonna come and tell me stuff. And y'all think it's all great. No. I'm gonna say what I say because she works for you. Hey, she works for you because if you love it, I love it.
Right,
So don't tell me because you don't want to say, oh, well, we want to stay with her because of Noah. I'm confused. Which one is it?
right.
I just don't want to be bothered. And then Pepsi, you talk about bombing best thing, best thing bombers will never do that. You know what Jamal did.
Yeah, she just need to shut
And
up.
so
Cause
after
y'all, you kick Veronica, out of another state. Shut up, Pepsi. And I was there. I don't have to go off of what nobody said. I was actually there. Like, you can't talk that shit about your friend, and you did it because she's a weirdo. You a weird, and you a weirdo too. Y'all both do weird shit to each other. Real, real. Right. Y'all be fucking Melissa over, and Melissa be helping y'all the most. And more thorough than y'all be. I'm about to say they both probably fucked her baby father. That's what I'm saying.
You know, y'all going to she gonna tell somebody else too. That's smart. Tell somebody else the thing she thinks she should.
That should be crazy.
And then Billy, you want to change the Billy. You talking about you want to be with me. Want to do everything with me. Then when I say, oh, where your wife? She heard the shit. You control me. Leave me alone. Go and be with her. Go have a kid. And then she do no wrong. You gonna go home and put your face green. And you gonna say say yeah, it's green and a little color this. But yeah, you tell Corey no. You ain't been consistent. Don't you tell Corey you ain't been doing nothing and going nowhere. That part.
I ain't gonna lie, I hate that girl too, and I never even saw her in person.
When I tell you she's a whole different person, she's miserable. Like
Cause I feel like she made her life miserable with the car, and
she did.
more inconvenient and more less like she could do more for less for herself. She's doing for others like Billy and them. That's another reason why I don't be feeling shit. And
Right.
anything she do for you, I don't care because you do way more for her than any of her other kids or grandkids. And I know this for a fact since I've been around.
Hey,
Like, this
well,
ain't
I
nothing
tell you
nobody
something.
gotta tell me or try to capture me or nothing. I know the real. Like, and she keep letting all her grandkids disrespect her and disrespect their parents. And I don't like that.
Right.
I don't like that
And I
shit.
tell you,
You do that
and
shit.
nothing,
You
I'm
do
not
that
gonna
shit.
say
You do
nothing.
that shit with Pepsi. You do that shit with Billy. You do that shit with Eric. That shit needs to be stopped. You need to You the grandma and you the one that they fear the most. All of them would not play with you if you put out the ass or act like you was. You don't really like them disrespect you and disrespect their parents. No, condoning that bullshit.
And then Tammy, you play mother when we don't got nobody in your life. But sometimes you get pussy in your life, you can get
I'm about to
big and
say,
big
I'm
everything.
about to say she forget about mom, grandmom, all that
Everybody.
shit whenever she got some twat in her life, no matter what age she was.
Everybody.
No matter
It don't
what age
matter.
she was, no matter who she dealt with. Whether it was a hood John or a good John,
Yep.
black John, Poppy
Yep.
John, I don't give a damn nationality or status. She always
Exactly.
was just caught up in the yacht. So,
Oh, every time.
Tammy, get the hell out of here with this. You want to be the parent or grandparent of the year shit. That shit be burning me out too. They all be doing too much fake shit. At least your
And then,
dad stood on business. He was on dog shit, but at least he was him. At least
and then,
he was him. He really was
I said,
himself. It
listen,
be too
I
many
said that. I
people
said,
doing
the
weird
only
shit
thing
and
I
other
said
shit
was,
and be trying
I
to wear
said,
all
my
these
dad,
different hats and act like they not who they is. No, y'all be doing a
yeah.
lot of weird fuck shit too. Motherfuckers just don't stand on the fuck shit they do.
Listen, I said what I said.
That's why I
I
said,
said, you
Billy,
know,
you keep trying to throw stones and hide your hand. Like, Billy, I never did shit to you. So all that weird shit you had to me was corny. That shit was corny and I never respected it.
and I'm
And
gonna tell
you
them
let
all. The
motherfuckers
only thing
disrespect
that
your
I ever did,
mom. Disrespect your mom, which is disrespecting you, and you still be
listen,
around these niggas. You just
yep,
bail
I
a
had
nigga
it.
out that ratted on your mom, and you be
Yep,
bestie, and you besties with another nigga that disrespected your mom. I would never
yep,
in my life to the day I die respect no man that do that. So all that shit and them
listen,
ill feelings you got towards me is corny and weird. Like, and that's what I
listen, like I
always have
said what
said.
I said.
Like, fuck
I
out of here.
said, yeah,
So
but
the day I
yeah,
die,
I
your
said,
mom gonna always love and respect me because she know I'm really in her corner. When
I
y'all
said to the day
not,
I die,
when y'all not in her corner. Like, and that's really what it be about. Y'all really don't be in her fucking corner. And that's
let
what
me tell you
and
something.
that's what you realize and
I will
always,
go to
that's
my
what you harp
grave.
on. Like,
I tell you, I will go to
I
my
ain't
grave.
perfect. I ain't do a lot of shit right, but I
On my
know I don't
grandfather.
let
And
motherfuckers.
so that he has lied done to me. The only thing was she.
Yeah,
He ain't
I
never
ain't
did,
never gonna let nobody, never
ain't
let
never did
nobody
no
get over.
wrong to me. He's never said, oh, yeah, I'm gonna take control over you. Never. Never said, I'm gonna take something. And sister, he told me sister's ass because she didn't treat me no good. So, what you heard? Yeah? Everybody did something wrong to me. Some of y'all. Every last one of y'all. Now, you let them and them say, y'all, as long as you get money, that's all you cared about. Guess what? Billy Mama wouldn't let me stand out and never with no other dude. Money.
I don't know. It ain't even about
Trust me
that.
what I say.
It ain't even about
Nobody
that.
likes
It
it.
ain't even about that. Because I would want her to do shit like that. I just want her to hold shit accountable and be there for you when you need it. They don't be there for you when you need it, and they don't hold the others accountable when they do you wrong. They never do. I don't like that shit. Like,
And then, and then if y'all
it's
what?
like you
And
gotta
then
take
I
it.
would,
Like, that's corny. That's
and it's
why.
like Billy,
That's why I don't be trying to hear the shit when they be calling themselves big and bad and mad at me, big and bad and mad at Khalifa. Or why you messing with Khalifa still? Why? So y'all can get over on her? Like why? So y'all can say and do whatever the fuck y'all want and not protect her and say she wrong about everything. Like she not wrong
and I
about
told her,
everything. I tell her when she
I
wrong
told,
about shit,
yeah.
about
And that's how I
everything.
know it's wrong. He would say, oh, yeah, no, but you know, you from this how they.
Like, I told you wasn't gonna make Bo leave that girl. I told you that,
You
and I
know,
told you was
and
in the
I
way
kept
for
on
even trying. I told you that, but I also said he in the way for wanting that. He being weird and tender for wanting that, but if that's what he want, you ain't gonna do nothing but push him more to it by wanting the other opposite, even though you're right and you are telling him right and what you see that you don't want that for your son, and who would want that for their child, but that nigga wanna be dumb, he a grown ass man. That's Kyle. If
Listen,
Kyle wanted to be with, if Kyle want, that's like, if Kyle want, that's why I had to get to the bottom of the. I'm like, you, like, how's the chick back here and she threw your stuff out? Make it make sense. Kind of find out that ain't happened. Like, cause I'm not no, I'm not. You gotta make it make sense. There's no way somebody can put you out in the cool and put your shit out in the cool and you back with them. Like certain shit is not four. 2 and 2 gotta be 4. Like that don't make no sense, bro. So if we making them type of decisions, that's on you, asshole. Like she baking chicken for another nigga and you want to still come back the next day, that's on you. Like the fuck?
and then her daughter,
You
she bring
mad
her
at your
daughter
mom because your mom telling you your girl ain't shit for you. And it's really the truth. You said it out your own mouth. Like
But
what?
wait, my thing is, you mad because I said that you don't go to work your bum. Instead of you being smart, be like, yo, my mom, and my mom just didn't think that I was the work, I was the staff. She reciprocated that. She's the one that said she wasn't going to work because I said, no, you're good boy, you're going to go to work. I guess she got mad at me saying you're good boy, you're going to work. So she said, nah, she don't go to work. And that's what the hoe said. That's what she said. So instead of you being, and you said the next day she apologized, but you forgave her. But you can't forgive me, and she's the one that started it. So that one that know nothing, she said it. But it's good. I don't want to listen. And then you got it then on top of that. You made me look like a nut. You made me look like a nut when your people did me dirty from job to body home. Your people did me dirty. You did nothing.
Right.
Then you came over here, went up to that house, loved up on that mother, and you didn't even kill, knock on the door to say, hi, mama, you breathing? You all right, mama? And that woman came right downstairs and said, you and your feelings. Oh, but I talk to Billy every day. She did that shit on purpose, rubbing it in. Why would you want her to, like, I'm good.
That's what I said.
And then now, you know, the mother and she don't be liking the grandson either.
It's condoning anything. We're not going to condone anything. We're not going.
Like, I don't care no matter what. You know, I swear to you, Polly, my daddy's a lot of things. He jump on women, he put women on the stove, he beat up women, he make money, he's grimy, he's a pedophile. And one thing he won't do, he ain't gonna talk about his mama to nobody, and he ain't never trying to get his kids. Never. And you gonna say how good his kid with. That she was telling me was about 5 days ago. You know why she said that? She said because, Shonda, you really went to both jobs for the whole year when I was teaching. Like, I went to talk every day. That's the 54 years old. That's the first time my mother said these words. Oh, I'm so proud of you. And my father, every chance he got, he told me. Every chance he got. I think every time he spoke to me, he said how proud he was of me. And I got to need it, but damn, man. And Billy, you say, oh, I don't want to give nobody that you, Mom, I don't want to give that partner to you because you going to have everybody in there, then they ain't going to pay the bill, they going to mess it up. But yeah.
But you paying niggas bills and all that. You got somebody else here, then shut up. That's why I've been off of that.
Well, you can put up, but you got your car and you don't got no license, and that's gonna fall back on you. But I'm be helping somebody so bad. Right. Okay.
Just be talking. That is cool. It's cool. And be doing right by you.
So, up all night debating if I want to text everybody, Tammy, Pepsi, Billy, and Mama, and just be like, listen, you know, Tammy, you need to get better.
Excellent. Yeah, if you do what you want, you're going to do what you want anyway.
I want to say, Billy, I don't care what Billy showed you. He never told me where he lived. Up until probably 2 weeks ago, I thought the boy lived in Plymouth, New York. I said, if you and I can say, you go ask anybody where the shot say Billy lives. If he sent me a message, why would I say Plymouth, New York? You know? And then another part of me is saying, you know what, Shonda? Just don't answer none of their phone calls. None of them. I am so unhappy that lady is there. I am so unhappy that lady is upstairs. I can't stand it.
No, you ain't. Yeah, I wouldn't even want to get. I would treat her like she don't exist. That's what I would do if I was there.
And ever since the last thing, and she's a dishonest person.
You gotta treat her like your first tenant. And it was even cooler. I think it was a black couple that had a daughter or something.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta treat her like that.
But when I tell you she is not a good person, she is not to be trusted. She told me 4 things. 4 things. And it's like, she don't stop, like, I told her daughter a million days. People come up missing for less than that. And she told this little stuff and baby, she locked that door. But I tell you, I went off. We was in that little hallway together. I was going a donkey. And then I said, I ain't your daughter. This shit you talking about, you got guns up first. I don't give a fuck what you got, okay? Because you got to get to those bitches first. Oh. What is wrong with you? Ever since you were a teenager, you lock the fucking doors. The fuck is wrong with you? Don't shit around here. Yeah. Shut the fuck up. If you got them and you about it, you never talk about it.
Right.
And understand, if you don't get them bitches in you, you gotta get to a person.
Exactly.
But I'm not Billy. Don't think I'm the Billy.
What the fuck are you talking about guns for?
When motherfuckers talk about guns, they try to tell you something. Bitch, don't. Guess what?
Right. On
your best day, you're smarter than me. On your best day. And you on your best day, you're street smarter than me. Do you know who is crazy? You gotta be out your rabbit ass mind. But like I told your daughter, people come up missing for eating less chicken ass. And I meant what I said. And why Billy? You think Billy? And Billy Senior ain't Billy. Don't think we're friends over here. Cause that nigga ain't street smart, don't got nothing to do with me. Like I said, at the end of the day, everything I know is because either what I saw or what she didn't tell me or Billy didn't tell me. That's it. That's the 3 right there.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. That's my whole thing. Like, nigga, you act like your mom making up stories. You told her the chicken story and all this date shit and all this no sex and all this. You said this shit, nigga. What the fuck?
Yo, I'm in my 20s now. I told Senior, we both Scorpios. We was doing every chance we got. We was in our 20s. You telling me she didn't get no job? She didn't get no good deal? Well, either 2 things. Either she didn't get it, okay? Either she gives it to somebody else, or she don't want to be with him, or it could be all above.
Right. It's literally that simple.
That can't be nothing else. And then you do get it, you say she laid like a dead fuck. Now that can't, that's what you say. So either way, go, you asshole. When I told you last week, Monday, not this last Monday, the Monday before that, Angelina loves Billy's dirty drawers. She's like, graduating on Wednesday with Nancy, you know, she'll be like Deanna, where she can make the prescriptions and all that. And she was like, I'm ready for your son now. Like she loves this boy. I was like, well, Poopa, can you go to the graduation, Poopa? Let me get you some flowers.
Oh,
She
she
said,
not with her dude no more.
nope, nope. She said, this, like, let me rephrase that. What came out of Angelina mouth, Angelina was like, the reason I ain't gotten married yet is I want your son. Now that's what she said. I want your son. So she engaged. She is engaged. Yeah, she is.
Oh shit,
So they came
yeah.
out.
That's why you really can't trust none of these women. Like what?
Listen, she said, I'm waiting on your son. And I'm like, Cooper, the girl is in love with you. I swear to you, babe, you go and that nurse, you go to that school and you say, Shonda's son. And I'm like, you can't just get the girl no flowers, send her some flowers.
What nursing home?
Y'all. No, the nursing building.
Oh wow.
The nurse. Yeah. What's that? Well, when y'all go take the kids and get hurt, the nurse building. I love you. Okay, when I say love, let me tell you how much she loved. She was about to fight the girl when we were telling the story. I said, Anthony, I'm gonna throw Billy a surprise birthday party, and I want you to come. When you turn 30, I'm gonna want you to come. She was like, well, can I bring somebody so it won't be awkward? I said, yeah. So the girl, while we were telling the story, and we was talking to, there were like 3 women in there, and they was like, everybody know how Anthony feel about Billy. So the girl said, babe, and I'm so serious when I say this. So the girl said, well, I would take, I heard this, so it was the girl that was there. She said, well, I'm gonna get to see Billy. Angelina said, no, Billy is fine. And baby was very serious. Like, she crazy. I'm taking you. Like, she was confused. Angelina nipped that in the butter real quick. And I'm telling him all this. This the Jordan. And nothing. But you want to be with the chick.